Namaste, sisters. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Today's video is about womb healing. We're going to talk about the things you want to avoid while womb healing, yoni healing. We're going to talk about what balances your pH and what throws it off. Okay. We're going to get into first what causes your pH to become unbalanced. There's a few factors that causes your pH to become off balance. Okay? First factor is diet. Your diet, the way you're eating. You know, if you can't cut out meat altogether, then try to incorporate more vegetables, more fruits and vegetables. You know, I don't know if you've seen the picture. It says eat your water, but juicy fruits like strawberries, watermelon, oranges, eat things that's gonna heal your uterus like avocado. Include more avocados in your diet. Yeah, fruity vegetables, plenty of water. You know, just try to cut down on meat at least. You know, because what a lot of beefy things do, they get caught in your intestines, and it doesn't digest correctly. It won't digest correctly. You know, it'll take a few weeks to actually get out your system, you know. So you want to clear that out immediately. Yeah, diet. Diet is a real important factor in womb healing and maintaining a healthy pH. Okay. Next, the people you may be sleeping with. You know what I'm saying? Like toxic people, toxic men, preferably toxic men. You know, your pH can get thrown off if your man is not eating right, don't drink enough water, is out here nasty, you know, out here being nasty, sleeping with multiple women. You know, different women have different pH, different things going on with their body. So then they coming back home to you, you know what I'm saying, having unprotected sex with you. And it can totally throw off your pH. Okay? And his diet, and if he doing dirty things on top of that, it's just all bad for you. And then you're wondering like, well, I'm washing, you know what I'm saying, I ain't dirty, you know, I take my baths, I take my wash ups, I take my showers, you know what I'm saying. And even if you eat right, if that man you sleeping with, if he ain't got his body right, you won't have yours right. You're not gonna have yours right. I mean, period. Period. So yeah, that could play a factor too. You have to really be careful. You have to love that yoni, and you can't pass it around. You can't pass that thing around. You can't pass that yoni around like that. You know what I'm saying? Different men have different pHs. You know what I'm saying? Your yoni don't know what to do. Your yoni don't know what pH to be going towards. You know what I'm saying? So multiple partners, you know, especially raw, is a no-no. You know, other than they pH. Other than the pH, okay, they have sexually transmitted diseases, okay, of course, but the demons too, you know. So we're gonna get into spiritually cleansing yourself and physically cleansing yourself. Well, right now I'm going into what causes your pH to become unbalanced. Okay. So we got into diets, we got into toxic men, What else? Diet toxic men. You know, of course, if you don't wash properly, if you're using the wrong soaps, with those fragrances, with those soaps with different fragrances and things like that, that totally throws off your pH. You know, those are chemicals. You know, they put these extra chemicals in the soaps and things like that. So it's really terrible. It's really terrible. So try to go as natural as possible. Natural as possible. Go as natural as possible. Natural products, natural everything. Because whatever you do to your body, it eventually comes out. Everything flows through and through there, and then you just wonder like, damn, I got this irritation. That's that chemical in your body finally coming out of there. So yes, you want to get that together too. Yeah. So what else? Toxic tampons, toxic pads. Try to go organically with that too. You know, that can affect your womb. You know, it got that different rayon, a chlorine in these tampons and these pads. I did some research about the Diva Cup. You know, I don't know if I can totally get with the Diva Cup, whatever. It sounds interesting, but I don't know. I feel something about sticking a cup up there. It just seems kind of weird to me. I don't know, but but yeah, so you can get into Diva Cup if it's for you. You know, different people have their different journeys. You know, what works for one person may not work for another. So it's no right or wrong thing in healing, you know, as long as you're going organic. Like, I rather like go organic tampons and pads and things like that. You know, you don't know, but you may be having a heavy flow, a heavy menstrual, because you are using different you're using those chemicals, and those chemicals are causing your body to flow abnormally, and it causes you to have an abnormal cycle, a heavier cycle. Okay, what you can do to heal, womb heal, yoni heal, is so many things you can do. It's so many things. And you may want to do this just to improve yourself, you know, cure yourself of something, you know, mainly problems like fibroids, polycystic, multiple cysts in your uterus, your ovaries, fibroids, BV, yeast infections. You know, you may, experience those. You may want to cure yourself for multiple reasons. You may just want to better yourself, but here's how to do it. Here's how to do it, baby. Okay. Yoni steam. Yoni steaming. It's the best. It's the greatest. Like, yoni steam consists of different herbs to get those dead cells out of your uterus, out of your womb, because whether you know it or not, that old tissue, scar tissue, it holds residual energy. Scar tissue holds residual energy, and residual energy is the energy left behind from past traumatic experiences, rape, any traumatic memories you may have. That stuff is still, in in you, like it's still in your uterus, and that's why you probably just can't, you probably been going to, psychiatrist, therapist, church or whatever, and that stuff is still eating away at you. It's still eating away at you. And you don't know why. You don't know why. Because you still have residual energy in you. You still have that scar tissue in you. So yoni steaming helps with that. Yoni steaming helps get that, help clear you of that residual energy, that energy, the things that no longer serves you. They no longer serve you. You have to let it go. You have to release it. It has to be gone. So you have to steam that stuff out. There's steaming. There's a spiritual bath, when you're taking your spiritual path. And there's a thing called a past partner cleanse. Past partner cleanse. To get into that, it's a lovely thing to do. It's a real lovely thing to do. You will feel so free. There's a 30-day past partner cleanse. Get you some orange candles. This is for the newbies and, our sisters that probably already know about this. But get you some orange candles. Get you plenty of them. Because you're going to be doing this cleanse for 30 days. Okay? Get your orange candle, bless it, put your energy into it, put, like, you really want to be cleansed of this person that's no longer in your life. So you think of all the people that you've ever slept with, okay, and you write it down on a piece of paper, I don't care. If it's a one-night stand and you really don't remember, like, who's who, I don't know, man, whatever, just spirit knows, Spirit knows, and you'll deal with those people that you can't quite remember or whatever. And it's no judgment. This is about you and your healing. This is about you. You ain't gotta let nobody know this. You know what I'm saying? If they're going to be on some judgmental stuff, whatever. This is about you, And really, people that point the finger and judge, talk about what other people doing. They doing the same stuff, and you just don't know about it. But anyway, that's a whole different topic. But, yeah, this is about you and your healing, okay? So, with the past partner cleanse, you want to write down the person's name on a piece of paper. You want to, and get you a journal, and you're going to keep this journal. You write down, what you've learned from that person, what you experienced, what feelings did that person walk away with? What lesson did you learn from this person? Hold your sacral chakra. Focus on your breathing. Meditate, and you think of them. You think of this person. You let them go. Release. And that's how you release. You're releasing them. You're releasing that residual energy. And when you're done, one person a day. And there's really not many. If you don't have to go the full 30 days, you don't really have to, whatever. You've just been an angel all your life. But for 30 days. Yeah, that'll really cleanse that residual energy. That'll really cleanse you of that. Yeah, burn the candle all the way out, and burn the piece of paper with their name on it. Burn it, look at it burn. You're looking at it burn, and just concentrate on the smoke that comes up. And that's just like, that person is free and released from you. With the spiritual aspect, that's the spiritual aspect of the womb healing spiritual cleanse. And you do that for 30 days. And you take your spiritual baths. About these spiritual baths, now that's where I can help you out with, because I got some angel root, I got some rosemary, and I custom make spiritual baths. Bergamot. I got some rose. It's around here somewhere. But I got some rose and natural salts, some sea salts, and I can custom make your bath mix for just $15. You can't beat that. And I have oils along with your spiritual healing. Nubian Healing Workshop. See that? Have oils for your healing. You rub it around your sacral chakra, and you can do this during your 30-day womb healing. Past partner cleanse. And you can do this, and you can rub the oil right on your tummy, right where the sacral chakra is. And you get that residual energy out of you. Next, Yoni pearls. Yoni pearls. I love them. They are the best. That's a real Yoni pearls are a really invasive way to get that scar tissue out of you and get that residual energy out of you. And I guarantee you will feel brand new. I got a couple of sisters that's selling their products, and I will present all of them to you at the end of this video. About these pearls, though. Get at this sister. Get at this sister right here, Yoni Royale. You better get at the Yoni Royale. And she has the steaming. She has Yoni steam, Yoni eggs, Yoni pearls. Yes, get at her. She has it all. She's legit. She's legit for sure, for sure. Yeah, she mailed me mine, Yoni Pearl. And she has Yoni wands too. She'll give you instructions, what to do, during your cleanse. No sex while the Yoni Pearl is in. You will mess yourself up. Okay? Yeah, so basically what it does is it gets all that scar tissue out, all the toxins, is detoxing your uterus. It's detoxing you. So that it's amazing. It's amazing. After your treatment, let everything flow out. Honey child. Forget about it. What haven't I touched on yet? So Yoni pearls, Yoni. It's different things you can do. Oh, womb massage. Womb massage. That's a womb massage. Look it up. Look it up on Google. The womb massage. You can do it yourself. You can You know, rub your womb, you know, go down to the, look it up, Google it. Womb massage, you know. There's a lot of information. Look up self womb massage and you will thank me. Um you want to do that 3 days after your menstrual cycle. The same thing for the yoni pearls and the steam. Wait 3 days after your cycle, before you do the pearl and the yoni steam. So yes, is one more thing I want to touch bases on. Reiki. You could try Reiki, you know, for a further spiritual cleanse. You know, Sister Candace, I will be sharing her information at the end of the video. You know, she does Reiki and womb protection, womb shielding, womb healing. You know, it's a beautiful thing. We got a couple of sisters on deck. We have a couple of sisters on deck that has everything you need for womb healing. Okay? Get them toxic men out your life, y'all. Ain't that much love in the world. Ain't that much love in the world. Y'all need to start loving yourself. Love yourself. Get this yoni healing. Get this womb healing, y'all. Because there's no excuse. That man, he's only caring about the end result of his nut. And I'm just going to keep it real. You know, and get your healing. Get your healing. Don't do it for him. Don't do it. Ooh, Mama have a whippersnapper and he gonna turn into a whipper yapper, you know, after he's done. And then, you know what? After he done jacked up your yoni, he gonna talk about you. Oh, it's done. Oh, you what's going on with this? It's because of your toxic sperm. You know? You ruined a perfectly good yoni before. You know what I'm saying? It's because of your toxic sperm. Get to know these men. Get to know their diet. If they ain't willing to switch up for you, they ain't willing. They're not willing. They're not worthy to enter the yoni. If they ain't willing, they're not worthy of you. It is not about if you worthy of them. Is they worthy of you? Is the question. You know what I'm saying? You need to put that yoni on a pedestal. Put that on a pedestal. You better start loving that womb. Because we got power. We got power in this womb right here. You better learn how to use it. I don't care. I don't care. And I know sometimes it's like, ooh, your hormones pumping and, ooh, I gotta get me some. I gotta get me some. You know, but you better invest in a robot these days. Because I'm sorry, you get a toy. There is some crystal dildos. Crystal dildos until you meet up with a man to eat his fruits and vegetables and drink his water. Okay? And it's gonna respect that yoni, you know? Cause that yoni, your womb, your yoni is like a second brain. They remember everything. It remembers mistreatment. You know, it remembers everything. It remembers a lot. You need to apologize to your yoni. You need to apologize to your womb. For real. Apologize to her. Love her. You know? And it's another thing. You know how they judge you. Oh, they talk about twerking. Oh, how it's wrong. But really, we've been doing that before it was called twerking, honey. Let's grow up. Before it was called twerking, we was, you know, We was working our wombs. You know, this is how we exercise. You know, this is how we clear our sacral chakra. You know, this is how we heal ourselves. You know, this is what makes us fertile. You know, I'm not saying, you know, go all out and, you know, in front of people and just, you know, look, bump them. You know, really, really bump them. You know, fuck them. Forget about them. You know, just do you. Really. Bump who judging you. Dance, dance, pop that thing, pop it like no one's watching. Dance like no one's watching. I'm not saying go live with it and all that stuff. But you know, if you're at home, you know, dance. You know, dance, get that body moving, you know what I'm saying? Be sensual, you know what I'm saying? We sensual, you know? It's okay. It is okay to be sensual. It's okay to be sexual. It is okay. You know, it is a part of our human right. Okay? You know, that don't mean, remember what I said earlier. Don't go around sharing that thing, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay to be sexual. You know what I'm saying? And if you absolutely can't hold it no more, you need some loving, you better take care of it yourself. And don't go around looking for no random. Okay? Take care of it yourself. You'll be better off, trust me. Trust me. Until you find somebody worthy of that thing. Like until you find somebody worthy of that, Yanni. Love it, respect it, heal. And that way, you know, you take care of it, it'll take care of you. Every time. Every time. Dance. Pop that thing like nobody's watching. You know what I'm saying? That is going to heal you. That's what's going to heal you. That's what's going to shake that old residual energy loose. You just try to shake it loose. You know what I'm saying? Have fun and love yourself and have a good time. This is Taya Pierce with Womb Healing. And I hope this video was educational for you today. All right. Namaste. Stay blessed.